Hello, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be working with my Quaker Parrots on cage aggression. Well, actually doing training while they're in that aggressive state. I've had several comments now from different videos of people having issues with their Quaker Parrots. They're cage aggressive, they can't even get them out of the cage, or they can't even touch them because they will get bit. And from what I know and from experience, I've gave them some advice, but I've never actually done any target training with the Quaker Parrots while they're being aggressive, because once I get them away from the cage, they're fine. They're like completely different. They're nice, they're sweet, they don't bite, you can pet them, and everything's good. So I haven't done that yet, but I've wanted to, just to make the time to do that, because with all the other birds and everything. So normally we just get the birds off the cage. However, we need to do that, and then they're fine. So it's not so bad. I mean, they get pretty bad, but we can at least get them off the cage, even if we have to, force them off with a perch or something. Sometimes you can wait long enough and they'll come down, but sometimes they'll just sit up there and be mean. Okay, so let's see what cage aggression looks like with these guys. They will not be happy. They're growling, and they won't let you touch them. They're trying to bite me. Poking of the head and that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do some target training. Got my stick, got my clicker, I've got their favorite treat. You always want to use their favorite treat, especially if you're doing something that's, is going to be a challenge. They love green apples. Both of them love green apples. Actually, all of my birds love green apples. So I would recommend trying that. If you're trying to find something they absolutely love and you think they will do something that you're trying to get them to do for the treat. They're actually not being too crazy right now. They've usually a little worse than this. So I'm gonna try to see if they'll touch the stick, which she did, and he took the treat. That's really good. Alright, so they mellowed out pretty quick. I'll keep going and see how it goes. Sometimes they are just crazy aggressive and I can't do anything. If I put a stick near them, they'd probably just start pecking at it. Now, if they're inside their cage and you can't even get them to come out of the cage, then you just do it through the cage. You put your stick through the cage, try to get them to touch it, accidentally touch it first or whatever, just to get them to know that once they touch the stick and they get a click, that equals treat. And you just do it all through the cage. And eventually you try to lead them closer and closer to you. You can put your hand closer to the end of the stick, so your hand is closer to them, so they're not so they kind of warm up to you a little bit. And try to lead them out of the cage. That would be the first step. And then you'd be at this point where they're on the outside of the cage, and they can still be aggressive here as well. So these guys just completely chilled out once I brought out apples. And then eventually you'll work towards closer to the hand with the stick, so they have to reach over your hand. Stick. And then I guess I think he's not letting me get my hand near him yet. A stick, so they have to get closer to your hand. In that case, you just back away and they don't get a treat. You just kind of reset. Makes it kind of hard when there's two of them, especially when he's the more aggressive one. All right, let's try this again. That didn't work. It's going to take time, especially if they're way worse than this. It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take several days or weeks or months. You need to be consistent, be patient, and you want to do this for only about 5 minutes at a time. Or else you're just going to be, especially if it's not going well, it's just going to be making them worse, and they're going to be really mad, and it's just going to be negative progress. We've already made progress today, just getting them to calm down and not be yelling every time I get close to them. So that's good. Now this guy over here, Chip, he's more aggressive than Pringle is. I made him come close to my finger. Come on, buddy. Still going after my finger. Focus on the stick. There you go. Good job. You are being a little stinker. Good job. Hope you dropped your zinnia because you were trying to get his. You're gonna drop it. Get up here. So now I got him to move all the way to the edge of the cage, perched up here on the very end, just to come get the apple. Come on. Come on. Well, don't take his treat. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get them to come up on the edge of the cage. There you go. Good job, both of you guys. They both stepped up to the edge of the cage. Well, that's going to be the ideal place to try to get them to eventually step up to my finger and get them away from the cage. But this is going to be about it for this day because we are probably past 5 minutes. So maybe one more, see if I can actually get them to step onto my finger. Probably not, but we'll give it a try. There you go. Sticks up here. You gotta walk onto my finger to get it. Clean your beak off. Keep my finger still, and I'm gonna try to lead them, make them step onto my finger to get the stick. Come on. Come on. Come on. They're not having it. Here's the type of thing you don't do very often, but I want to see if it works, and this would be luring. If they want the treat, you come up to my finger to get it. Come on. Come on. Okay, well, I got him to lean over my hand. Come on. Step up. Yeah, step up. Step up. Step up. Step up. Step up. You're saying it, you're not doing it. Come on. Step up. Step up. Step up. Come on. Step up. Well, at least they're being happy right now. You still want an apple. See, they're not really interested anymore. It's past time. So, all right, we will do some more of this tomorrow, and we will watch the progression as we go. All right, and then once I get them down, then they're just completely different birds. They're super sweet. All right. Cuties? Yeah? I can pet them. They like to jump up on my shoulder, but yeah, I mean, being cutie. I mean, anyway, so it's just the cage. It's just cage aggression. So some people don't know that. And they're just like, oh, my bird's mean. I can't get him out of his cage, and that's it. All right, so thank you so much for watching. We'll do some more of this tomorrow. Each day, I'll plan on trying to record my sessions of doing this with the Quakers on their cage aggression, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so thank you for watching. Goodbye.